as much as I avoid commenting disparagingly on people, I try to avoid it. Believe it or not, now I try to avoid it because there is no upside to not criticism. I think there is a valuable aspect to being critical and thoughtful about the things that we recognize and understand to be false around us, or to analyze and try and understand thoughtfully. And I'm going to capture this image here that you see of a guy called Greg Hunter and Cliff High. These are people that are have a quite large exposure on YouTube, and people are interested because they have this propensity of attracting the doubters who want predictions about tomorrow and what the world will look like tomorrow. And they've really clued into this fact in the population that we're very anxious about knowing what is happening tomorrow. Meanwhile, it's right in front of our noses. What artists have always in the past identified as the time after 50 years becomes the mainstream. So artists are not predictive. Artists in the past have always been of their time and understood their time. And these two are very preoccupied with what will happen tomorrow. Now I'm just gonna show you the comment I left. You can watch this predictions on everything. The theory of everything. Science has a theory of everything as well. And here's the comment I left underneath this. You can see this. I said, basically referring to both of these people, in the headlights of the usual suspects. And you can always find more and more information about all the same things over and over. And the main thing is always missed. And I don't understand this. And I said, in the headlights of the usual suspects, now that we know what will happen tomorrow, you can get high and get walloped, my prediction, by the radiation from Fukushima, which is miraculously absent in his data sets. He has actually done some reports on nuclearism and what we're facing, but it seems to be disappearing from his data sets curiously. He lists all the usual suspects every time. And I guarantee his broken clock is gonna be right at least a couple of times. So, you know, whatever his linguistic thing is, there may be quite a lot of value in it. But if it doesn't actually realize what's happening right now, why do we need to see the future if we know something is happening right now under our noses? I'm really dumbfounded by how this guy can miss the most epic unfolding in all of human history that could potentially leave this planet a nuclear desert. His tea leaves are obviously hooey or even orchestrated disinfo. This is something that I'm very, I am inclined to believe this is an orchestrated kind of disinfo, maybe well-meaning, even well-meaning, but I just have real doubts about this. If he fails to predict the massive cancers and illnesses from nuclear radiation in our future that would be shown and on anyone with credibility on being able to predict the future, I know this is already happening. Why do I need tea leaves to show me what will happen in the future? If this doesn't show up in his data sets, it's a bunch of hooey. It's bogus. It's bullshit. Shame on both of these two YouTube fluffs. Anyway, happy January 1st. Yeah, all you people that are all caught up in the idea of New Year's and all the rituals that have no significance, no meaning. New Year's has no meaning. It's an arbitrary designation. We should be on a 13-month cycle, the moon cycle, the year that has been created, and you have the leap year bullshit. They had to adjust it to make it 12, and you have 12 apostles, and you have the number 12 coming up over and over in rituals all the time. If you look into this, there's good reason for it. So these two actually fit into this ritualistic behavior that we have as human beings, and we have to somehow, we have to be able to overcome this by being in the moment, in the present, and not look at what money you can make in stock markets. And these are the headlights that we're being kept in because, yes, of course, money can buy you pleasures and luxuries and but it'll sink the ship. All this stuff will sink the ship. Anyway, I just thought I'd make a quick comment on this because it's obviously presented to us as a January 1st kind of thing, and we want to be in the front row of everything that is going to happen in the future, and they miss it. They totally miss it.